What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. All right, so today, we're going to take a quick look at the markets. Let's do it right now. The fear and greed index here is 46. The Binance is 30. And the only thing really kind of running a little bit here is Tron. And that's all because of that sun pump. Probably scam. I don't know, man. After that fun that pump that fun whatever, I was like, man, okay, this is useless. Okay, so now this is going to add a whole lot more stress to the whole meme sector, and it's just, man, I don't know. I'm not completely crazy about this. Tron, it's uses just copies a lot of things that other networks are doing. So I don't know how long this thing is gonna live for, but what do I know? All right, here we go. Memes. Okay, the memes, they're doing pretty decent. Okay. Hey, we got Brett here, double digit, and this Sundog. Okay, there's always something new that just goes crazy, and then it dies down. Okay, narrow. Look at where narrow is. Okay, this was all the hype was this narrow. Okay, everybody was going crazy, and look at that in the last 7 days. If it pumps a lot, guys, it's going to dump a lot. Okay, there's a lot of people that have a lot of money into these tokens. They pump the craziness out of it, and you fall into it and you become extra liquidity. Bye bye. And here you are. This is you right here. Okay, red 40%. This GigaChat, I don't know how much I trust it either. Man, there's some people that are sweating by it. Maybe it's gonna be legit, but I have no idea. I don't believe in this Sundog yet. Okay, it's going crazy. A lot of people are making money right now. Everybody's happy and smiling and all that. And so this thing is pumping like crazy. It will dump like crazy. Okay, if it doesn't, this would be a unicorn. But mark my words, this thing is going to dump hardcore eventually. So anyways, so Pepe coin here, the 5%, so not too shabby. And let's take a look at our base token, $2.35, not too bad, 7.5%. Okay, so let's go to the white paper. I found some really good information here, guys. Like really good information, and I think you guys are gonna like it. It's gonna be a banger today. But before I continue, guys, if you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It does help, the channel grow. I am trying to work on getting you guys the best information that I can get and try to teach you guys, right, in the process. I mean, I'm learning this as I'm going, and hopefully you guys can get, a good, good information that'll help you guys in your investment journey. But nothing here is financial advice. Remember that. Okay, so this is the last part of the 3.4 section, and this is just saying how BasedAI just wants to make its network more reliable and fair by using this TFT, right, the temporal fusion transformer. This system helps make sure that the rewards given out, in the form of base tokens, go to the most trustworthy and productive miners and validators. And the way that it does that is the TFT continuously compares its predictions against real world outcomes. This ensures that the models used are accurate and reliable. That's one. And the second thing is if the trust score, okay, the credit system that is using, okay, to be able to reward these tokens, if that's not aligned, perfectly, or there's a discrepancy, then they use this weight here to kind of balance things out. Okay, So if the trust score given to peers don't match their actual contributions, the system automatically adjusts the weight to correct this. The result is a smarter, self-improving network where rewards are fairly distributed and trust is built dynamically. This makes BasedAI an intelligent system that can optimize itself over time. How cool is that? Definitely intelligence, okay? Practically just evolving. Okay, so section 3.5. Okay, we're gonna get into the utilities. You guys are gonna love this, man, because you're gonna see a lot of the use that, you know, the utility that the base token is gonna have in this project. So in addition to rewarding miners and validators for the participation, every time that I see these two words, miners and validators, all I see is money. So money. You guys are gonna know what I'm talking about later on. So yeah, so the base utility extends to the core functionalities of the network. Okay, so even the simpler, you know, things that are gonna be done here, we're gonna require that base token. Why? Because the fees, any fees in this project, it's going to be paid out in base tokens. Okay, so the BasedAI uses compute units. Okay, these compute units here to measure the amount of computational resources needed to run LLMs within its network. These units are bought using only, and I mean only, yes, that includes Peppercoin. You cannot use Peppercoin for this, okay? You can only use based tokens, linking the cost of computational tasks directly to the network's incentive structure. Okay, so some points here. Tracks resource usage by brain owners and miners when operating LLMs. So that's what the compute units do. The base payments, okay, compute units are only purchasable, which I just finished stressing that they can only be purchased with base tokens. The pricing structure is broken in two parts, is the prompt cost and the completion cost. Okay, and so you're gonna need base for both. Again, no other type of currency. The context limit maximum input size handled per operation measure in compute units. Okay, so this is the unit of how they're trying to figure out, well, how much money will actually is required for the fees, right? How much money is required for the prompt cost, how much money is required for the completion cost. They use this, okay, it is an example, okay? So one base equals around 10 bucks. If that is the case, hey, these prices that you see here, they're in base units, not in US dollars. Okay, the same with here as well. And these are the compute units, okay, the context. So this ultimately helps brain owners and miners estimate their pricing strategy. So they use this chart here to kind of give the miners, okay, and the brain owners an idea of how much it would cost to run these prompts and the completion cost of the task, right? And so kind of gives them an idea. So like that, you can be, competitive, right? You don't want to go ahead and charge some crazy amount of money. So okay. Okay, so in the BasedAI network, every computational task, okay, requires payment in base, the network's native token. This applies to all activities, including submitting prompts, training data, and performing AI ML tasks. Users can manage these payments through spending accounts that allocate base tokens for specific purposes. So you can have a token, you can have, I don't know, like a wallet or something, right, where you can manage these payments. And so, okay, and so some of these, because this is going to be used for whatever specific purposes you need it, to use it. If you're going to be doing a prompt, then you got to pay for that prompt, and so on and so forth, or for the completion, right? You also got to pay for that. So the network's economic framework relies on the relationship between base tokens and compute units. This balance ensures that there is a fair interaction between the supply and demand for computational services. By using Base as the exclusive currency, BasedAI creates a consistent and efficient way to meet various computational needs across the network while also maintaining the utility and value of the Base token. Boom. I know there's a lot of concern about, the BasedAI, there's going to be so many tokens that are going to be minted, and, with all the tokens being, I guess you could say, being thrown out there in the market in circulation as you are, pretty much farming these things. There's a legit concern of, diluting the value of the tokens, but with what's happening here, or what they're gonna try to do, and the uses that are gonna occur with this, I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be. I mean, I haven't seen anything thus far. Maybe later on, as we go down on this white paper, maybe there'll be some type of burning mechanism to, to kind of offset a lot of the newly minted, tokens that are going to be, released, to circulation. So, but as of now, there's going to be a lot of use, okay, that this token is going to have. It's going to have a high demand to pay for all these fees, and probably more stuff that's to come. Okay, and so lastly, we're gonna talk about this. Oh my goodness, this is the best, guys. Guys, get ready. This is the best. So check this out, okay? Network participation and EVM fees. Somebody had asked me some time ago, why would I want to be a brain owner? Listen, there's a lot of good information as to why you want to be one, but this right here is fabuloso. All right, so miners or validators wishing to contribute their resources to a given brain. Okay, so if you're a miner or a validator and you wish to contribute your resources to a given brain, like let's say your machines or whatever, or if you have computing power that you want to use as a validator, and you want to use a particular brain, okay, there's going to be a required registration fee, okay, that you need to pay to the brain's who owner. Yes. So again, it's almost like a lease, but it's not. It's almost like a one-time payment, because here you guys are gonna see that it does say, grandfathering, but so the fee, okay, is defaulted to 100 base tokens. Boom, guys. I know you're looking at it, you're like, oh, 100 base tokens, that ain't nothing. Right now it's $243. But think about this, right? Think about base maybe being $80. Does that sound really good? Or even $40, or even $20. $20, you're talking about $2,000, right? But I mean, even if you adjust this, right, and you're like, you know what, I want to be a little competitive, I'm gonna give it for 80 base tokens, or 50 base tokens, or 75 base tokens, whatever you guys want to choose, right? You're gonna make a whole lot of money. If it's $100, okay, per base token, and you keep this defaulted and people want to use your brain, guess what? That is $10,000. I know it's a lot of money, and I don't think a lot of people are gonna pay for it. But But I mean, even if you put it at 50 base tokens, or you're the brain owner, you could try to be as competitive as you want, but this is a lot of money. What's even crazier, okay? What's even crazier is that we haven't gotten there, but you guys are gonna see, okay? This like I said, this fee can be adjusted, okay, by the brain owner. This adjustment can be done at any time, affecting all subsequent contributors but grandfathering already registered contributors. Okay, so the so this here, if you purchase, this if you registered your miner or your validator, right, for 25 base tokens, that's it, your grandfather in with the 25 base token. Maybe the next one has to pay 50 or 75, whatever. And so once you're in, you're in. It's pretty much what this is saying. So that's pretty cool. But here, check this out. Oh man, look at this piece of information. Each brain, listen to this, each brain in the BasedAI's network is capable of accommodating up to 256 validators. Yes, you heard that right. 256 validators. And 1,792 miners. Oh, if you guys didn't see, that's why I told you when I was reading miners and validators, I was like, oh, a lot of money. If each brain can fit this many, guys, how much money is that going to be? Obviously, right? Even here, it is anticipated that a majority of brains will not use all validators and miner slots in early stages of the network. However, all brains have the same max capacity. Guys, this right here, just in registration, it's going to be crazy amount of money, guys. Just insane. I mean, just take half of this, take a quarter of this, and multiply that times whatever amount you want to multiply by. It is a lot of money, or at least a lot of tokens, and a lot of tokens hopefully transfer into a lot of money. Even if we use the $10 mark, right? This $10 example that they use here for a BasedAI, and let's say you do charge let's say everybody's charging the 100 base tokens. I mean, just there alone is $1,000, right? And so $1,000 times what? A hundred validators, that's $100,000. 50 validators, that's $50,000. 10 validators, that's $10,000. I mean, miners, instead of 1,700, let's say it's just 1,000 or 500 miners at $1,000. You guys have a calculator. You guys can play with the numbers. You can see why I am so excited about this. This is crazy. I want a brain. Okay. I need to have a brain. I gotta buy more Pepe coins so that I can try to, I don't know, get at least a nice percentage of one. Because this is a lot. This is a lot of good stuff. I mean, the brain owners are going to be rewarded very, very extremely handsomely, guys. So, and then last but not least, BasedAI supports DeFi applications because it has a built-in Ethereum virtual machine. This means that any DeFi service or application that works with the EVMs, such as smart contracts, liquidity markets, swaps, and other related tools, can also operate within the BasedAI ecosystem. Some specific examples of this are Base Smart Contracts, Base Swap, Base Pool, and look at this. Who else? Yeah, here it is. KECBot. cat bot will actually be able to be used in the Base AI network, guys. How cool is that? This integration allows Base AI to leverage the power of DeFi while maintaining compatibility with Ethereum-based projects. So, kind of trying to have the best of both worlds. Guys, so what is the biggest take of this is there's a whole lot of money to be made. Do you want it? If so, do your homework. Continue to follow the channel, continue to check out this information. This is insane. What Base AI is doing, guys. It is bringing a very I just want the mainnet to go live, but I don't want the mainnet. I'm so glad that the mainnet has not gone live because I really didn't know all this information, and I'm sure that a lot of people that are invested in Base AI have no clue that they can make all this crazy money, guys. There's a lot of money to be made, and why not you? Why not me? That's all I'm saying. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I sure hope this was a banger for you. It was a banger for me. I just felt like I found more gold here. But it would be absolutely something incredible to see this project go live and to start seeing these things play out. It is going to transform. It's going to transform the AI, the way that this information is being sent to and fro, and a lot of people's lives are going to be transformed regardless, right? If you invest in the brains, you're gonna sit pretty. That's why I'll probably use half of my Pepe coins to burn and then the other half to keep, because both are gonna be complete winners in my opinion. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry for the length of the video, but guys, you guys gotta get the good info. I gotta give you the good info, okay? Take care, guys. See you in the next video. Bye bye.